You may have been wondering what the most cinematic sensor size possible was, so we're gonna start from the tiniest one right now to the biggest possible. It's a strange moment in time where I have every single sensor size, and we will see today what's the best sensor size. It will all be proven today.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So there will most likely be a lot of user error today, a lot of white balance shifts, and all kinds of things will go wrong, but we're starting off with the smallest possible pretty much. We're on the Sony X3000. It's a 1/2.55, smaller than the point and shoots of old. There's no background blur. The only blur is likely my face. The background actually sharper, so it's the opposite of what you'd ever want. Tiny action cam. This is probably the least cinematic sensor size highlight roll off, like it just clips your skin, like a lot of terrible things are happening right now. So this is the worst you can get, the smallest size. But as we increase in sensor size, will the image quality increase? More cinema? Will that light stop clipping? Will the lamp in the background that I'm covering up? God, I suck at this. That one up top, pay attention to some stuff. Let's move on to the 1-inch invention. Okay, now we're on the glorious 1-inch sensor, and you should have seen quite a noticeable increase in image quality. It should be like, whoa, what happened? DJI Pocket 3, now we're like, not only is the sensor bigger, the lens is faster, everything, there's some separation over here, white balance, terrible. He doesn't know how to set it, so don't blame him, but I really wanted to do this video outside, pick a nice scene, and then like, oh, we'll really see it, but the logistics of bringing all these setups, like a medium format, full frame, and APS-C, and Micro Four Thirds camera, and then these little guys could have fit in my sock or something, but 1-inch is what we see now. Light, a little less clippy perhaps, just a little more something, huh? Little lamp, oh boy, over there. So like, I think we saw that increasing the sensor size was a good thing after all. But does it just continue to get better and better? Oh, let's see. Okay, now potentially we just saw a major leap for mankind. No longer are we in like 1-inch sensor, fixed lens, action cam style thing. We're actually on a mirrorless Micro Four Thirds. It's entry level Panasonic G9 II with a Leica 15mm 1.7, one of the better lenses on earth. Despite the stabby attacks at it, it's tiny and amazing. Not the best autofocus, but it's got the Leica pop, and it's good. It's good time. So now we're blurring stuff. We got lamp action. Nothing should be clipping. I could be exposed. I had to raise my light quite a bit, if we're being honest with you. Oh boy, that thing got pretty harsh quick. So like we're probably seeing, wow, much better than the DJI Pocket 3. Sensor sizes are amazing. The bigger they are, of course. That's what she said to me once. Now for the equivalence Nazis down below who are already priming their fingers, licking the Dorito crumbs off them, getting ready to attack me. This is not meant to be equivalent. I'm just using what I have here. We're trying to get roughly in the same focal range, but no, things are a little different, sometimes tighter, sometimes the Tonys are way better. We'll see what happens, but here we are, and here we will be. Now let's move up a notch, or down a notch for you, perhaps. Oh, hey, Fuji. Nice to meet you. So this is very equivalent. So far, we're all within striking distance of the same focal length. So now we're on APS-C Fuji XH2s, 18mm Tony 2, old ghetto cheap lens, vintage in its touch. Do I trust it in here even? No, I hear it screeching and scratching, and it shifts, it does odd focus shifts to the side, it dances. But yes, and we have a glimmer glass on now. I told you this would not be fair from the beginning. So now we're clearly biased towards Fuji, and I'm trying harder than ever to make it look better than the Panasonic, even though it won't. Bigger sensor though, huh? Less Tonys or more, perhaps. A little bit more, actually. If you're curious what it looked like without the glimmer glass, oh my God, it's so bad now. I just had it on there, and I always have it there because this is my slow-mo street cam. So APS-C, it's bigger than Micro Four Thirds in a lot of ways. Micro Four Thirds is actually tall, weirdly, even though it's For 16:9, you wouldn't want that ever. So you're all stupid for your sensor design. In my experience, I do notice a little more cinematic touch on the Fuji versus the Micro Four Thirds. So I think like it has little to do with sensor size at this point, because I would say Panasonic perhaps more cinematic than maybe a Canon R50V APS-C. It's not just because it's bigger sensor. Fuji does a little something special, little X-trans sensor in there. So is it as good as full frame? Now I tried to keep things fair, but I chose not to instead, because I could have used the Canon 28mm 2.8, but nobody buys full frame for a 2.8 prime. They go to get the 1.4 glass, even though this lens is softer than kitten fur. It's usable in this scenario. So now we're Canon R5 II, full frame, 24mm 1.4 EF lens, Mark I of course. And we have some background blur now. The lights may be behaving differently, I don't really know. At this point, it doesn't matter. We're in C-Log 2, potentially. Full frame is upon us. Sometimes it's too much, it's overkill background blur, as we'll see in the medium format scene coming soon. Things will only get worse from here on out, but full frame seems to be the goal of most people until you get older and you're sick of carrying it, because it is heavier, most likely, unless you're like ZVE1, with like one of those clinical Sony Primes 24mm 2.8 or something. Give me a break. Now a lot of you probably will or already have argued that Super 35, that's what the movies use. Most movies are shot on the Super 35. It's APS-C, so you're full frame thinking you're cinematic. It's actually not the way the movies go. You're a lie. It's not because it would have looked better than full frame, it's because that's what they had at that time, and lights matter, and a lot of different things go into movies, and it's not just the camera, it's like these giant cinema lenses with more pop than anything you've ever known. Alexa Color Science, Airy, Alexa, what the hell was that? I'll leave, we'll be going to medium format now, but this is full frame, this is where most pros live, and egotistical maniacs. Okay, so we're on medium format now, and it's more of an impossible combination because it doesn't exist on a native lens. There's no 1.2 primes as far as I know of, but we are now on the 50mm 1.2 Canon EF lens with the Fringer, of course, and it does autofocus perfectly. Little steppy on it sometimes, but you're a movie now in your living room and it's okay. In my opinion, the medium format, it's a bit overkill. Like from what you can do, like it's utterly overkill. And it never looks normal. You're just like, what the hell is that? Like your eyebrows are out of focus and it's like, okay, whatever he's doing. Why is he doing this to us? Full frame is better in a lot of ways. Just the versatility, and APS-C, fantastic. But like we've seen it. We've seen all the sizes now. I could have used a phone. I have one to review soon. I got medium format more out of just morbid curiosity. I had to see it. I was like, that Mitacon lens looks magical. And then like adapting the Canon EF stuff, it's like, holy fun, too much fun. Bigger than full frame. Like I just wanted to know. I love Fuji APS-C color science. It's like, what if it was a bigger sensor though, even bigger than full frame? And so far it's lived up to its potential and I enjoy it very much. So it's a fantastic little system. Could you use it in the movies? I don't know, there's probably a lot of rolling shutter and a lot of line skipping action, but it's fun. So who won the battle today, my friend? We started out with the tiniest sensor possible in the Sony X3000. Wow, they don't even make them that small anymore. And then we moved on up to the 1-inch DJI Pocket 3. Oh my God, China has taken over the world. It's actually more cinematic and cheaper and lighter. Wow, China, what have you done to us? And then we moved into a professional mirrorless format of Micro Four Thirds potential. Penny boy, back at our hearts. Phase detect autofocus, best stabe in the business. Micro Four Thirds with Leica glass, hard to top that. But you might have topped it with the Fuji. Little bigger of a sensor now, just a Fuji magic touch. They're very similar, some advantages to Micro Four Thirds, but APS-C, it's a tried, tested, movie true system. And then of course, Canon full frame, it's hard to beat that. Just everybody's goal in life is to have a Canon full frame, just taking pictures of your cat and you're loving the color science of your tabby colors. Good for you, full frame is the truth. But what we didn't know is medium format is now a viable option in the used market if you can find some deals and fringer adapt your way to life. So just a little side rant about each sensor size, their pros and cons. I'll keep it short. Sony X3000, I wish someone would make this style body, the long body, it's perfect, it's so tiny. I just want a shotgun mic with a furry wind protector. That's the only thing this ever lacked. I had to make my own wind fluffs and they weren't foolproof. I still heard the wind and I should never. That right there, boom, in your pocket. We do have the 1-inch DJI Pocket 3, it's awesome. Gimbals annoy me. A lot of things happen. My protector thing fell off. That's gone now, so I have to use the regular case. It's DJI, it's close to Canon colors. When you're outside, not in here, I can never get it to look right, but hot damn, it's hard to beat that thing. I bet it stands up, if not destroys, most things for vlogging at least, and slow-mo street stuff, but you see the magic when you move up in sensor size. And then the Panasonic system, even though I will most likely sell it to a dwarf, it's like, it's good. You might even prefer that you start with this sharpened clinical image and then you can tone it down later. It's better to start, at least have the detail if you want it. I get you, it's pretty good. And the colors, I don't know, I can never get used to it, but best stave in the business hands down, and decent enough performance, somewhat. The soft spot in my heart, of course, Fuji APS-C Tiny Cam. I love this thing. It just, every time I shoot, magical things happen in my life. So Fuji brings magic to you with fairies and dust, sprinkling things, and it's just beautiful, dynamic range. Like, wow, Fuji, wish you could autofocus, but you can't. You suck at that. You probably always will, but I forgive you immediately. Now, when it comes to Canon full frame, you can't beat this. There's no reason trying. If I had only one camera, just throw everything out, I would probably take this. It does everything you would ever need, the most balanced of all. And the colors, while cartoony and pleasant, a little too pleasing sometimes, they're good. They're pretty darn good, just very capable. Canon color science, you can't go wrong with that. And the lenses, the old EF glass, amazing autofocus. Like, why are you even trying? I'm just having fun experimenting with stuff. This is all I would ever need. And when it comes to the medium format, you're just special and fun and unique. And I'm battling with your color science. A lot of things are weird with you. It's always looking a little off. So like, I realize I have to be the one that learns how to color shift things, and I watch tutorials sometimes, and sometimes it looks okay, and other times I'm like, God, the colors, what the hell did you do to that? I don't know, I do bad things. So medium format's fun, especially with the EF glass. I might sell the Mitacon, but I need to battle it versus the 85 to truly know if it's worth selling. Is it really flat? Is it actually flat and it's just background blur? We will fully discover it. Even though I compared them slightly, I literally forgot that they were not the same focal length. And they were so far different. Like, all I was paying attention to was, oh my God, the light is going down. We're gonna lose light, just get these. I was panicking and I just like, is the autofocus gonna work? Oh my God. I was like, I should have moved the Fuji much closer, but I didn't, and I will next time. Good time. So we learned something. What do you think? What's the most cinematic sensor size? Because it's the most important thing. You could be a movie. My battery died. So maybe don't go with the medium format. It takes a lot of power to keep that kind of image going. Just get an X3000. It's really all we ever needed. And just go back to it. I used to hold it like right here for the best audio possible. Is this not decent audio? Even in a studio, untreated studio, you're like, damn, not bad. The videos looked a little weird because it was this. But like, I was walking and I was like, come on, man, that audio. But little shotgun mic on there, come on. Not one person has ever done an action cam for vlogging with a built-in shotgun mic and strong magnetic filter that could not have wind ever penetrated. I'll I'm leaving now. Auto exposing X3000. I'm totally in focus. I'll leave after Bitcoin gets donated. Subscribe for more.